Hello, I'm Dr. Angela Rice, physical therapist and Pilates instructor for over 12 years. This is my dear friend, Dr. Megan Brown, also physical therapist and Pilates instructor for 12 years. Megan has a healthy body with no injuries or precautions. I'm going to take her through 5 exercises for the Pilates Anytime 2015 Instructor Contest. Alright, let's get started. So, first exercises are pulling straps and T. I have it set up with one red, one blue. We'll do blue. So coming down to the long box with shoulders lined up with the front edge of the box, heels are together. You're going to hold on to the straps right above the knot or the hardware. So let's take a second here to get organized. So the emphasis of this exercise is shoulder girdle and upper extremity organization while maintaining axial elongation. So draw your abdominal wall up and in. That's going to decompress and lengthen her lumbar spine. We're going to add extension to this. So she's going to inhale, pull pinkies to thighs, lifting the sternum, reaching through the crown of the head, beautiful, and then exhale back down. So she's using breath to facilitate. So as she inhales, that's going to help with extension. And let's just do 2 more here. Inhale, pull, lift. She's got lots of space between her shoulders and her ears, and she's keeping her wrists long. That's another thing to watch for. That's plenty. So we're going to take the arms out to the side now for T. So starting with the arms down a little bit right there in your T, and when she's ready, she's going to inhale, pull, lift, pinkies to thighs. So really watching for the wrists, keeping them long on both sides, pushing through the pinkies a little bit more. Beautiful. Shoulder blades are moving. So when you pull pinkies, shoulder blades down and back, maintaining that length in the low back. Beautiful. And just do 1 more. Good. One last one slow. You got it. Good. Go ahead and repeg those big loops. And she's going to press palms to the box and step off to the right. Nice. So moving on to teaser, well, backstroke first and then teaser. So we're going to have the loops behind her. So let me give you the small loops to start, because that's what we're going to use. And you're coming into seated straddle on the box. Feet are on the platform. Scoot forward a little bit more. We definitely want to scoot a little bit, because she's going to go right into teaser. But I also want to make sure her shoulder blades are off the edge of the box. So go ahead and rock back, bringing your legs to tabletop. Knuckles come over your sternum. So press the hands a little bit more right about there. And she's got head, neck, and shoulders lifted. She's in flexion. You're going to go through each of the 4 positions for backstroke. We'll just do 3. So inhaling here, and you're telling time. Exhale, reach fingers and toes up to the ceiling in that U shape. Inhale, sweep the arms and the legs out to the sides, then into your 100 hover. Exhale all the air, and then inhale back to telling time. Exhale, reach fingers and toes long for your U. Exhale, sweep it around to the side. Hold that hover here. Exhale all the air, and then inhale back to telling time. Exhale, reach long to your U. Inhale, sweep it around. Exhale to that 100 hover. Stay here. This will be the last one. You're going to lower the legs towards the foot bar, and then take the hands right behind your head to support your head. So you can stretch here for a second, lengthening while keeping that rib to hip connection. Good. And then we're going to move into teaser. So we still have 1 blue. You can use a red or blue. We're going to keep it on the blue. So when she's ready, we're going to make sure we start and end with the head and the legs parallel to the floor, in line with the box. So go ahead and exhale. Float the arms and the legs up to that teaser position. Beautiful. So arms and legs are parallel. She's finding the deepest abdominal she can find, scooping into that U shape. It's not a V. And then exhale, laying her spine down longer, initiating it from the lumbar spine. And then sweep it back up when you're ready. We'll do 2 more. Beautiful. Lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. And exhale back down. And back up. Rounding up, 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 up. Good work. Heels are together, adductors pulled in. So we're going to end on this one. And she's just going to bring the arms down, back up to that seated position. So go ahead and you're going to bend the knees, arms come back, and you're going to put your feet back on the platform. Beautiful. And drop those straps. That's the best part. Nice work. So come on off the box. Using good body mechanics, we can take the box off, and I will springs. Taking the foot bar up to prepare for semicircle. So Megan has full knee flexion, so the foot bar is going to be up for her as opposed to down. And I like to use 2 red springs, the outside 2, because that gives you more space in the well for your pelvis and your clothes don't get stuck on the springs. So seated on the corner of the carriage, you're going to pivot around to supine. And we're going to go with toes on the foot bar today. Feet are in parallel. Beautiful. And she's going to push when she's ready with the first and second toes, because that's what you use for push off of gait. So come back in for a second. That feels good, right? And when you're ready, you're going to lift your hips up, and then palms are going to press into the shoulder blocks, and you're going to press the carriage out from under you, beautiful, into your nice shoulder bridge. Good. Legs are parallel on their own railroad tracks, and when you're ready, relax the fingers. You're going to inhale to open up the front of the hips, pressing the carriage out. Exhale, diving your tailbone down, and just enjoy slowly that extension in your spine. And then inhale to close the springs. Dive your tailbone up into flexion, and then exhale, pressing it out. Good. And dive your tailbone down, close the springs, and then take your time to really flex here. Stay here. We're going to reverse this. So she's going to dive her tailbone down. Stay here for a second. Feel that posterior glide of the hip ball in that socket, and then press it out. Good. Find your shoulder bridge, and then back in one more time. Dive your tailbone down, and then press it out. Find your bridge, and then hold that shoulder bridge, and you're going to lift your chin to your chest and slide the carriage back in. Beautiful. And then everything comes back down. You're going to pivot around. Nice work. Okay. Coming into chest expansion. So I have 1 red spring, and I'm going to have Megan just show you, first of all, set up with tall kneeling with the knees in the middle of the carriage so that her toes are holding onto the edge. Because the focus with chest expansion, besides shoulder girdle organization and core control, is also balance. Megan has really good balance, so I'm going to have her move her knees all the way up to the shoulder rest, and she's going to hold on to, let's hold on to the cuffs right here. So getting organized here. First thing, I want her to have a nice level bowl of water as her pelvis. So that she's long in the front and long in the back. So really decompressing that lumbar spine by pulling the ribs in. So then she's going to externally rotate the shoulders slightly. And the palms are then going to slide by her hips as she inhales back past the seam of her body, and then exhale, arms come back forward. Keeping the wrists long, so inhale, pull, and then exhale back. She has lots of space between her ears and her shoulders, and her shoulder blades are moving together. Her arms are staying close to her body, so just bring those arms in close to your hips, and good. 1 more back, press, and then return. Good. You can drop those loops. Nice work. Thank you, Megan, and thank you. Thank you, Pilates Anytime community, for watching. Again, I'm Angela Rice. Thank you.